Floating, an age-old dance of connection, misunderstood by many, yet desired by all. For some men, approaching someone they admire can feel like stepping into unfamiliar territory, filled with uncertainty, self-doubt, and hesitation. These struggles are more common than we think, whether it's fear of rejection or feeling awkward in social situations. The truth is, you are not alone in these experiences. In this video, we'll explore how to navigate the complexities of flirting through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that champions self-awareness, resilience, and the development of meaningful connections. Stoicism teaches us that true power lies not in external validation, but in understanding and mastering our inner responses. Much like any skill, flirting can be refined over time, fostering authenticity and genuine interaction. Together, we'll delve into how embracing discomfort and self-improvement can transform your approach to flirting. Through thoughtful reflection and practical techniques rooted in Stoic principles, you'll learn how to build deeper connections, face rejection with grace, and ultimately become more aligned with your true self. Let's embark on this journey of personal growth, turning moments of hesitation into opportunities for genuine human connection. Number 1. Confidence is key. Confidence is one of the most potent tools a man can possess when navigating the complex world of understanding women. The silent force speaks volumes before words are exchanged, laying the foundation for trust, attraction, and genuine connection. Whether flirting with a stranger or deepening the bond with someone you already care about, confidence is the bedrock for successful interactions. Even if you don't feel naturally confident, the beauty of confidence is that it can be cultivated and projected. Confidence is not just an innate trait, it's a skill, a habit, and an attitude that can be nurtured with consistent effort. How you hold yourself, speak, and think all contribute to the aura of self-assurance that women find irresistible. Mastering your posture is one of the most effective ways to project confidence. The way you stand or sit can convey more about your inner state than words ever could. Stand tall, with your shoulders back and your chest subtly forward. Your feet should be firmly planted, shoulder-width apart, giving the impression of stability and strength. Avoid crossing your arms, slouching, or appearing closed off. These physical signals suggest openness and approachability, while also exuding quiet strength. Women often subconsciously notice these traits because they convey a sense of security and reliability. However, confidence is more than physical appearance. It stems from mental resilience and positive self-perception. Train your mind to embrace challenges rather than fear them. Replace self-doubt with self-encouragement. Rehearse affirming thoughts about yourself, focusing on your strengths and achievements rather than dwelling on perceived shortcomings. When your internal dialogue becomes one of empowerment, it naturally radiates outward, drawing others toward you. A practical example of confidence in action is how you handle rejection. Instead of taking it as a personal blow, view it as a moment of growth. Every no is simply one step closer to a yes. This mindset protects your self-esteem and reinforces an air of emotional resilience, a quality women respect and admire. Confidence is also about attentiveness and presence. When engaging with a woman, truly listen to her words rather than wait for your turn to speak. Respond thoughtfully and sincerely. This focused attention shows that you value her perspective, which deepens the connection and demonstrates emotional maturity. Confidence is never about dominating the conversation. but creating a space where both individuals feel heard and valued. Ultimately, confidence is a blend of body, mind, and action. You build a naturally magnetic aura by practicing confident body language, cultivating positive mental habits, and embracing interactions with openness and grace. Women are drawn to men who know themselves, respect others, and believe in their worth. It's not about perfection, but authenticity paired with a willingness to grow and connect. Number 2. Eye contact builds interest. Eye contact is a subtle yet powerful form of communication that bridges gaps between individuals, conveying interest, confidence, and attentiveness in a way words often cannot. When executed with precision, it establishes an immediate connection, creating an environment of mutual understanding and comfort. However, its impact depends on the balance between attentiveness and intensity, as excessive or poorly timed eye contact can quickly feel invasive. Consider the technique of locking eyes. A 3-second gaze, long enough to convey intrigue but not so prolonged as to appear overwhelming, holds a unique charm. Accompanied by a gentle smile, this moment signals interest while respecting boundaries, laying the foundation for meaningful interaction. The subtlety of this exchange speaks volumes, often fostering a sense of curiosity and drawing others closer. Briefly, to enhance these connections, light gestures can serve as a natural complement to eye contact. A nod, a wave, or a playful wink in the proper context adds warmth and approachability. These small actions reduce tension, transforming what could be a formal interaction into one infused with charm and ease. For instance, a wink, though bold, can inject humor and lightheartedness if fostering rapport. The beauty of eye contact lies in its ability to elicit positive responses, such as a smile, a blush, or a shy glance away. These reactions serve as invitations for deeper engagement. A warm smile or a soft chuckle in response acknowledges the other person's cues and builds an unspoken bond. Such reciprocal gestures cultivate shared comfort, encouraging an evolving, natural, and spontaneous exchange. However, the line between captivating and intimidating is fine. Prolonged staring can tip the scales towards discomfort, undermining the connection. Instead, a natural break in eye contact, perhaps to initiate a conversation or close the physical distance with subtle movements, maintains a dynamic flow. This rhythm ensures that the interaction remains engaging and free from undue pressure. When mastered, the art of eye contact becomes a dance of intention and receptivity. It invites curiosity, builds trust, and opens doors to authentic connections. Balancing attentiveness with respect for personal space transforms simple glances into meaningful moments, leaving lasting impressions that words often fail to achieve. For those willing to explore its potential, eye contact becomes not merely a tool, but a language of connection that transcends the ordinary. Number 3. Humor and playfulness. Humor is a powerful tool in building connections, especially in relationships between men and women. It can diffuse tension, create a relaxed atmosphere, and foster a genuine rapport when used effectively. The secret lies in balance, knowing when and how to use humor without letting it overshadow your personality or intentions. Except, a well-placed joke at the start of a conversation can act as an icebreaker, easing the initial awkwardness and setting the tone for an engaging exchange. For example, if you're meeting for the first time, A light quip about the situation or your surroundings can make you smile and open the door to a more relaxed interaction. Similarly, inserting a humorous remark during a lull in the conversation can reinvigorate the dynamic and keep the momentum going. Wrapping things up on a funny note ensures you leave a positive impression, making the interaction memorable for all the right reasons. However, overusing humor or relying too heavily on self-deprecating jokes can be counterproductive. Too many jokes might shift the focus away from meaningful connections, making the interaction superficial. On the other hand, being overly self-deprecating can inadvertently signal insecurity, even if you intend to appear relatable. A playful comment about your occasional clumsiness, like, I think a better example might be, I can pass a test that's reasonable, might earn a laugh but avoid drawing attention to deeper insecurities. Confidence and humor should coexist, reinforcing each other rather than competing for attention. One particularly effective technique is to transform teasing into an opportunity to showcase your quick wit and confidence. If she playfully points out a flaw, respond with charm. Imagine she says, "You're always late." A confident reply like, "You're just lucky my dazzling personality makes up for it," neutralizes the tease and adds a playful compliment. This approach diffuses potential tension and shows you're comfortable handling lighthearted challenges. Humor also demonstrates self-awareness when applied sparingly to minor flaws. A comment like, "I think my GPS is in a constant rebellion against me," makes you relatable without undermining your self-confidence. Avoid making jokes about traits you genuinely dislike about yourself, as this can inadvertently highlight insecurities. Humor should be a tool for vulnerability. In essence, humor is not about being the funniest person in the room, but about creating moments of connection and shared joy. Using intention and balance becomes a subtle yet powerful way to navigate conversations, build trust, and leave a lasting impression. Let your humor highlight your personality, not overshadow it, and use it as a bridge to deeper, more meaningful interactions. Number 4, teasing with compliments. Building a connection with women often requires a blend of sincerity and playfulness. Striking this balance effectively keeps interactions engaging and fosters mutual interest. One of the most captivating ways to achieve this is through pairing compliments with gentle teasing, a subtle yet impactful dynamic that invites laughter and genuine connection. When you deliver a compliment, anchoring it with a playful tease can transform the tone from ordinary to extraordinary. For instance, imagine telling someone, "You're sharp. Did you study for this conversation?" This approach acknowledges their wit and introduces a lighthearted challenge that keeps the mood dynamic. By mingling warmth with humor, you create an authentic and exhilarating atmosphere, leaving her intrigued by your personality. Another technique is the deliberate use of exaggeration. Amplifying a tease to make it overtly playful ensures it will be interpreted in the spirit intended. Consider a moment where you say, "Wow, you're so amazing, you must be a celebrity." The exaggerated tone instantly signals that it's a joke, encouraging shared laughter while emphasizing her positive traits in a unique, memorable way. This method avoids misunderstandings and ensures your playful banter feels welcoming rather than intimidating. However, the key to success in playful interactions lies in attentiveness. If a tease misses its mark, acknowledging it humorously can diffuse any potential discomfort. A light comment like, "Oops, that one didn't land, I'll try harder next time," allows the conversation to pivot gracefully, showing self-awareness and sensitivity to her feelings. This adaptability maintains comfort and highlights your ability to navigate social nuances with ease. Ultimately, the essence of connecting with women through playful teasing lies in understanding the balance between charm and respect. Compliments should always stem from genuine observations, while teasing is a delightful accent rather than a primary focus. This combination cultivates an environment where trust and interest can flourish when executed thoughtfully. By staying attentive, confident, and playful, you position yourself as someone who understands the art of conversation and appreciates the subtle beauty of shared moments. Number 5. Appropriate physical touch. Physical touch has long been recognized as a bridge that deepens intimacy, but its power lies in the subtlety of its approach and the respect it conveys. For men seeking to connect with women meaningfully, understanding how and when to introduce touch can make all the difference in fostering trust and attraction. It begins with sensitivity to her comfort, ensuring that every gesture is perceived as natural and considerate. Starting with light, casual touches, allow the interaction to remain safe and non-threatening. A brief tap on the shoulder during a conversation, or gently brushing fingers when handing her something, can feel warm and genuine without being intrusive. These small gestures create openings for physical connection while leaving space for her to decide whether to reciprocate. The key to success lies in observation. Her body language will communicate what words might not. A smile, a subtle lean in your direction, or a relaxed posture signals openness, while pulling away or stiffening indicates hesitance. Reading these cues attentively allows you to adjust your approach in real time, ensuring your touch feels welcome and consensual. Ignoring these signs or proceeding carelessly can risk alienation, no matter how innocent the intent is. As familiarity grows, progressing toward more intimate touches must be done with care and gradual intent. For example, touching the lower back as you guide her through a door carries a more profound sense of connection, but should only follow earlier positive responses. This gradual escalation demonstrates attentiveness, respect, and a willingness to build trust before stepping into more personal spaces. Timing, too, is essential. Touch offered in the right moment can amplify shared emotions, whether during laughter over a shared joke or in a quiet, reflective pause. A well-timed touch underscores presence and understanding, creating a bond that feels authentic rather than forced. Ultimately, the art of touch is not about grand gestures or overstepping boundaries. It's about creating an environment where she feels valued, respected, and comfortable. Mastering this delicate balance doesn't just foster intimacy. It demonstrates emotional intelligence, a quality that speaks louder than words and leaves a lasting impression. Number 6. Be cautious with sarcasm. Sarcasm, when wielded skillfully, becomes a subtle art of flirtation, a delicate dance between humor and challenge that can intrigue and captivate. Yet it carries inherent risks, as the fine line between playful banter and perceived criticism is easily blurred. To navigate this dynamic effectively, one must understand the timing and the emotional undercurrents that sarcasm introduces into an interaction. In the earliest stages of getting to know someone, sarcasm should be approached with caution. First impressions are fragile, and missteps in tone can create unintended barriers. Sarcasm might be misconstrued as indifference, arrogance, or even outright disdain without an established rapport. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and responding to their sincere comment with a sarcastic quip. If they misinterpret your intent, the moment of connection fizzles into awkwardness. Instead, initial conversations should be reserved for warmth, genuine curiosity, and light-hearted exchanges. Once mutual trust and understanding take root, sarcasm can emerge as a playful tool to spice up interactions. Equally important is the balance between sarcasm and warmth. A sarcastic comment without a signal of humor, a smile, a laugh, or a quick clarification can feel cutting or dismissive. For example, if someone shares a personal achievement and you reply, "Wow, you must be so modest," without softening it with a grin, the words could sting rather than amuse. However, the same line can evoke laughter and camaraderie when coupled with a warm, playful demeanor. This balance transforms sarcasm from a potential landmine into a spark of connection, making the interaction feel lively and engaging. Mastering sarcasm as a flirting technique requires emotional attunement. It's not just about what you say, but how it resonates with the other person. Observe their reactions. Do they laugh along, or do they seem taken aback? Adapt accordingly. Sarcasm works best when it creates a mutual sense of playfulness, not discomfort. This sensitivity ensures that your humor draws people closer rather than pushing them away. In the end, sarcasm is a sophisticated tool that thrives on nuance. Use it sparingly and intentionally, reserving it for moments when the emotional groundwork is solid. Pair it with genuine warmth to ensure it lands as intended. Sarcasm can become a delightful way to flirt, offering a blend of challenge and charm that keeps interactions vibrant and intriguing. However, the real magic lies in understanding the person you're speaking to, recognizing their unique sense of humor, and tailoring your approach to suit the dynamic you share. Flirtation, like sarcasm, is an art that flourishes when practiced with empathy and care. Final conclusion. When done right, flirting is a subtle art that bridges connection and intrigue. For men seeking to understand the psychology of women and improve their approach, authenticity stands as the cornerstone of any successful interaction. Women are intuitive. They sense when something feels forced or overly calculated. A man's ability to be genuine fosters trust and sets the stage for meaningful engagement. Starting small can make the process less intimidating and more natural. For instance, rather than overwhelming yourself with many techniques, focus on a simple gesture like maintaining steady eye contact and a warm smile. Add a touch of humor, not rehearsed jokes, but light-hearted remarks that arise organically from the moment. These small, intentional steps create an approachable energy that women often find appealing, as they showcase confidence without arrogance. Another critical shift involves moving beyond appearances. While it's tempting to compliment physical attributes, comments like "you have a radiant smile" can come across as surface level. Instead, focus on recognizing qualities that reveal her identity, such as her kindness, intelligence, or sense of humor. A sincere statement like, "You have such an easy way of making people feel comfortable," not only feels more personal, but also communicates that you see her as more than just her looks. This depth of perception often makes a lasting impression. Experience teaches us that the most effective interactions happen when both parties feel at ease. A genuine approach reduces the pressure on you and creates a space where women feel valued for their individuality. Men who embrace this mindset often find their efforts resonate on a deeper level, opening doors to authentic connections that superficial tactics cannot achieve. In the end, the essence of effective flirting lies in respecting her as a person and staying true to yourself, a combination that is as timeless as it is impactful. As we close this journey, I want to leave you with a thought that transcends simple interaction, something far more profound and transformative. The art of giving genuine compliments is more than just a skill. It's a reflection of your true self, a testament to your understanding of others, and a powerful tool for building meaningful connections. But it doesn't stop here. If you're ready to elevate this practice and truly stand out, please watch our next video on giving compliments beyond surface-level praise. It's a step toward mastering the art of connection, where every word is intentional and every interaction leaves a lasting impact. Before you go, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. By doing so, you're joining a community dedicated to growth, self-awareness, and authenticity, where we explore how to engage and cultivate more profound, more meaningful relationships. Remember, every interaction can shape your journey, no matter how small. Let's continue to grow together, guided by connection, empathy, and transformation principles. In Part 9, you will learn the latest in the exercise plan with life forms to guide you through what to expect and what to do.